Yeah. So look, it's one of the things that I write about and talk about in the AI Leadership Handbook. How chief AI officers should set up their role, right? It's a lot about enablement. It's a lot about understanding what is happening in the market. It gets dizzying a little bit staying on top of all these things, but you need somebody, you need a central role in your organization that wears this hat of how do we actually incorporate AI into our business, into our processes? How do we bring our people along and educate them and enable them on how to do that? And the chief AI officer has emerged as one of those new roles that does have that remit. So multifaceted, right? On one hand, technology. What do we have? What do we need? How do we implement these things? How do we build applications? On the other hand, what are all the things that are happening in the industry that we need to be aware of? Where I see organizations succeed in that model is if that chief AI officer is or reports to a very, very senior level executive, ideally to a president or a divisional president. Typically, if they are a, say, VP reporting to the CIO or reporting to the CTO or chief data officer, they're usually more constrained, one in terms of scope, right? They have goals that are the IT goals. They're usually ROI driven, for example. Technology, it's more about what are the latest technologies we should be looking at, not so much how do we work with the business and how can we drive measurable value. But in order to do that across the organization, ideally the chief AI officer works on eye level and also on a hierarchical eye level as a peer to the CFO, to the chief revenue officer, and so on.
Do you view this chief AI officer as an interim thing, and at some point in the future, AI is literally just proliferated throughout the whole org to where anywhere from your CFO to your HR leader, it's just a core competency they have? Or do you think it has staying power? Look, I'm trying to figure out the timeline that makes sense. 5, 10, 20, 50 years down the road, is it still like a C-suite position, or does it just kind of merge into everything?
I believe it's a transitional role. And if you look at others over the course of the last 10, 15 years, right, we've had the chief data officer, we have the chief digital officer, the chief transformation officer. And with every new trend, there seems to be a C-suite role and position that is tasked with leading this effort centrally and coordinating it across those different topics and aspects.